Hello, and thanks for your interest in the topic of emotional intelligence in enterprise architecture. I'm Sasha Freuland and the Director of Enterprise Architecture and Partnerships and am a certified TOGAF Enterprise Architect. Today, we're diving into how blending emotional smarts with the nuts and bolts of planning a company's tech, what we call enterprise architecture, can make a huge difference. We'll cut through the complexities, share straightforward success stories, and highlight the must have skills for today's world. This talk is all about making our work simpler and much more impactful, focusing on people as much as technology. Ready to see how understanding emotions can supercharge your strategies? Let's get started. If you're keen to explore more, or you want to gauge how ready your organization is for enterprise architecture, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help with any questions or to conduct an EA readiness assessment for your team. Emotional intelligence, EI, is becoming a key player in enterprise architecture. With artificial intelligence, or AI's rise, emotional intelligence's human touch is more valued than ever. It's about making complex tech talk understandable for everyone and listening actively to weave different perspectives into solid plans. Good emotional intelligence helps sort out clashes, keep projects on track, and the workplace vibe positive. As tech advances, EI isn't just nice to have, it's a must. It means better work, happier teams, and smarter business growth. It's clear mixing emotional intelligence with enterprise architecture is the future. In my discussions with top companies, I've found a strong push for emotional smarts in tech strategy roles. Firms are now looking for these skills right from the hiring stage, valuing the blend of tech know how with people skills. It's clear that understanding people is just as important as understanding systems. We've seen a trend where training for emotional intelligence is becoming key in nurturing tech teams. Plus, the vibe and teamwork of EA groups with these skills are often the driving force behind their project wins. In today's session, we'll be driving into key case studies to unpack the role of EI in EA. I've got 4 stories to share, but we'll focus deeply on just one to really see the impact. For the other 3, you'll get QR codes so you can check out the details at your leisure. Emotional intelligence is about being in tune with our feelings and those around us, which is super handy in managing work relationships wisely. Enterprise architecture is like the game plan for aligning a company's tech and business goals. When we bring EI into EA, it's a game changer. We get teams that click, decisions that stick, and a workplace vibe that's ripe for innovation and handling change like a boss. It's about tech pros who get the human side of things, leading to smoother projects and strategies that actually work. In the rapidly evolving space of enterprise architecture, emotional intelligence is key for 3 reasons. It helps architects explain complex tech in simple ways, uniting varied teams' talents towards shared goals. The ever changing and political nature of workplaces calls for emotionally intelligent architects who can advocate for change with finesse and influence. And 3, great architects with emotional intelligence forge strong connections, rallying everyone, even when opinions clash. Key components are self awareness, understanding one's emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and values. For an enterprise architect, this means recognizing how personal bias and emotions impact decisions and interactions, ensuring they align with the best interests of the architectural objectives and organization goals. Self-regulation, the ability to control or redirect disruptive emotions and impulses. In EA, this translates to maintaining professionalism under stress, managing uncertainty, and staying focused on long-term goals despite short-term challenges. Motivation, a passion to work for reasons beyond money or status. Motivated architects are driven by a deep desire to solve problems, improve systems, and achieve excellence in their designs, pushing beyond the baseline requirements to innovate and optimize. Empathy, the ability to understand and share feelings of another. In the context of EA, empathy enables architects to consider the needs, challenges, and perspectives of various stakeholders, from end users to executives, ensuring solutions are inclusive and equitable. And lastly, social skills. Proficient in managing relationships and building networks. For enterprise architects, strong social skills facilitate effective collaboration across departments, negotiating with stakeholders, and leadership within project teams, contributing to smoother project execution and adoption of architectural frameworks. Integrating these into the EA practice not only enhances individual performance, but also fosters a more adaptive, resilient, and collaborative architectural practice within your organization. We have 4 case studies. I'm going to just focus on the first case study and skip over case studies 2, 3, and 4. You can use the QR codes to quickly find them online. In the Capgemini report, it's shown that understanding and managing emotion is becoming super important at work, especially as robots and artificial intelligence start doing more of our jobs. Bosses and workers alike need to be good with people, lead well, work together smoothly, and handle all the new tech changes. Emotional intelligence helps everyone do better at their jobs, be happier, and help the company stay ahead of competition. This report suggests that companies should train their people to get better at emotional intelligence, making sure it's part of how they pick and promote their staff to stay on top of challenges. 74% of executives and 58% of non-supervisory employees view emotional intelligence as a crucial skill for the future, with a significant portion believing it will become essential within 1 to 5 years. Demand for emotional intelligence skills is expected to increase sixfold, particularly in the financial services sector, driven by the displacement of routine tasks and the evolving roles that AI cannot automate. Here's the QR code for case study number 2 and number 3 and number 4. To nurture a culture of empathy and understanding, it's all about making sure everyone feels heard and valued. Imagine a place where everyone gets to share their ideas and feelings and where these are met with open ears and respect. Here's how you can make this a reality. Listen up. Make it a point to truly listen to what others are saying without jumping to conclusions or getting ready to reply right away. You just kind of have to wait. It's like when a friend tells you about their day and you pay attention to every detail, like you're doing with this presentation. Second, walk in their shoes. Try to see things from the perspective of your colleagues. It's like when you play a character in a video game, you see the world from their point of view, which helps to understand their actions better. Number 3, share the love. Celebrate the good stuff. When someone does a great job, let it be known. It's like giving high fives after scoring a goal. Number 4, learn together. Set up times for everyone to learn about different jobs and challenges within the company. The EA team, which is like a group of people who make sure all different parts of a company work well together, can lead the way in this. They can set up workshops, bring in experts to talk about empathy, and be the role models for listening and understanding. By doing this, the EA team helps create a friendly, supportive place to work where everyone can do their best. Promoting a culture that values emotional intelligence within EA architecture project involves several strategic steps. A project manager can encourage open communication and create a safe space for team members to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Regular team meetings and one-on-one check-ins can facilitate. Resistance to soft skills in technical domains often stems from a variety of factors, one of which is the rapid technology change. In fields experiencing fast-paced technology advancements, like every field right now with all the new AI advancements, there is pressing need to keep technical skills up to date. This urgency can overshadow the development of soft skills, which are equally crucial for long-term career success and project effectiveness. Here's a list of ways to shift organizational culture towards valuing emotional intelligence in technical domains. Integrating emotional intelligence into enterprise architecture emphasizes understanding and managing one's own emotions and those of others to enhance leadership, communication, and collaboration within technical domains. Encouraging the development of emotional intelligence can transform enterprise architecture practices by fostering a more adaptive, innovative, and people-focused approach. To begin integrating emotional intelligence, organizations should prioritize emotional intelligence training, embed its principles in project management, and cultivate an empathic culture. I often get 5 common questions when it comes to executive management wanting to know more about emotional intelligence and what EA can do to that end. Some of these questions are, how can we measure the impact of EI? Can you provide examples that directly influence? And number 3, what strategies would you recommend? Number 4, how can organizations foster a culture? And lastly, in what ways do you see the role of EI evolving in the field of EA? Contact me if you'd like to learn more. Thank you for your time and interest. Please contact me to learn more or to continue the conversation. The book Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman is packed with resources. It's a fantastic book with a brand new foreword in it that discusses artificial intelligence. For my next presentation, a in-depth look at emotional intelligence with respect to IT leadership and some examples of how they can increase or work on their emotional intelligence. Bye.